3D Donut Gel Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how I did a 3D donut nail art tutorial that looks like it has a little bite taken out of it, and there's two ways to do the bite. In the video that I am showing you today, it's going to be where there's just clear where the bite would be taken out of so that it's a smooth nail, which is a lot more wearable. But if you want it to be like an actual bite taken out of it, then you could take an E-file or maybe like a 3-hole punch and then take out that. You couldn't 3-hole punch after the design is on, but the tip beforehand you could 3-hole punch that. But using an E-file you could just take out the little bite, and you could do it that way as well. So I hope you like this, and don't forget to click subscribe to my future videos as well.
So I'm going to start with an overlay of a clear builder gel just because I know that the donut is going to be relatively thin and only covering the outside ring of the nail. So you want to make sure that you have enough of a nail strength on top of the nail plate just to begin with so that it's going to be durable and won't break and be strong and all of that wonderful stuff. So just apply that clear builder gel there, and then after it's in a good shape you can go ahead and cure that and make sure you have a nice apex in there. So now I'm going to be cleaning off the tacky layer with some isopropyl alcohol and then just filing the nail into shape with a 180 grit file. And so there really wasn't too much to do there, just a little bit. And like I said, it doesn't have to be as thick as you want in the end because there is going to be some gel on top of it. But really make sure you have a nice apex in there because that's the area where there's going to be no donut because the donut has a hole in the middle. So that area does have to be thick enough. And then I'm buffing it with a 240 grit padded buffer to remove any scratches that that first file may have left behind. So now to mix my donut color, I'm going to take some, it's kind of like a golden orange color gel, and then I'm going to be adding in some clear acrylic powder. Now the reason I'm using clear acrylic powder, I know some people use cornstarch. I don't have any cornstarch on hand, and I had clear acrylic powder. It is a more expensive way of doing this, but it does work if you don't have cornstarch. So that is what I'm doing. I normally would have cornstarch, I just was out of it at the moment, so that is why I was using that. So then pick up that gel mix that you have created that has, it's thick enough that it holds its shape, and start applying it around the outside ring of the nail. So just grab some of it, and you can use a silicone tool to pick it up, or I'm just using my gel brush, that works as well. And just grab some and stick it on there, and then to pat it out, if it seems like it's sticking to your brush too much, just get some isopropyl in your brush and make sure that it has, it's got a nice slick surface for that gel to apply to, and then just work with it and work it into shape on the nail into that donut. And so when you're doing this, it might seem like it's a little bit weird because it's a consistency that you don't normally work with. This is necessary to create that bite that you're going to take out of it, and it also creates a really nice edge for the middle of the donut, so it does actually look like it's a donut that goes in. But you want to make sure that it's nice and thin on the outside edge so you don't get this really clunky thick nail around the perimeter. So just work with that, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to clean up the hole a little bit and just push my brush in through the center, and then I'm going to start removing the bite. So I'm just going to take that brush and just start peeling away sections and getting rid of it. And so this is why you need to mix that any kind of powder in with your gel so that it holds its shape. Right here is the main reason why. So just get rid of all of that gel right there and make your little bite mark. Cure that and then take it out, and now I'm going to be, there was no tacky layer here, so I'm going to be burnishing in some gold chrome powder onto my donut. And the orange color wasn't quite right to start with, which was fine, but then I really thought that a gold donut would look really cool. I don't know, I thought that was nice, so I decided to play with chrome powder. Then we remove any excess dust with a dry little piece of a lint-free cloth, and then with isopropyl alcohol clean up the clear areas because the bite in the center of the donut had some of that chrome dust that just sort of stuck on there. So I'm going to get rid of that with some of that isopropyl and a brush. You can kind of just erase it. Don't do that with your favorite brush, do that with your least favorite brush, and then apply some gel sealer over the top of the entire nail, including the hole in the donut. Make sure it's a thin layer though so that you don't get rid of your 3D aspect. And then with some more of that color gel, this time I'm using a really bright pink, I'm going to be frosting my donut. So I'm just going to take and apply this not in a smooth little circle, kind of make it a wavy line going all the way around. Frosted donuts are never frosted perfectly, so you can make sure that it's a little bit wavy and imperfect looking. And make sure that you also leave enough of a rim on either side of that pink frosting so that you can tell that there is dough on either side of the frosting. So just put it right in the center, leaving a little space all around it. And then after you have that applied, make sure that you cure that. And so now actually, before the pink is cured, I skipped a step here. I'm going to take and I'm going to set in some blue hexagon glitters here and there for some of the sprinkles. I did sprinkles a couple of kinds of ways. So the first one is just going to be to grab these sprinkles, or these little hex glitters on my brush, and just stick them here and there wherever I feel like there needs to be some blue sparkle. And so then after I have those on there, then go ahead and cure it. I jumped a little bit there. So now I'm going to be adding a little bit of some bar type of sprinkles on there with some purple gel. And so my frosting is pink, blue, and purple, which I absolutely love for colors. So that's why I went with that, but you could really do any colors you wanted. So just apply those going in around all of those blue glitters. And those you don't see nearly as well as the blue, but it does kind of give the frosting some texture, so it does add for sure. After those are on there, go ahead and cure that, and then apply another layer of gel sealer over the frosting. And then cure that one final time. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this fun little food flavored design. I absolutely love doing food type things, so I had a blast. Don't forget to share your creations with me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!